Just like all these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts. I have worked 100 times harder than you, and never once in all that time was I ever protected from an audience or a superstar, present company included, taking their best shot at me. As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself. That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that your best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the HHW Show podcast. I'm Obi-Wan, riding solo momentarily, but it's all right because next week I have all my crew back with me, and we're going to be ready to not only talk about some match cards, but man, a lot of storyline developments. But the one true only that's on the top of the list is no other than John Cena and Cody Rhodes. And finally, we have two superstars who are actually communicating with one another. Exactly. No one's walking away to stay silent. And pretty much in the last episode on Monday Night Raw, we got the why. Absolutely. We got that and much, much more, including updated match cards for WrestleMania and some scratches here and there. But hey, it is what it is, right? Because we just started with the show with the promo of John Cena, which has been mostly talked about since it was aired live on Netflix. And what can we say? You know, we're trying to understand the vision of John Cena. But on the other side, we're also understanding more of Cody Rhodes' background. So let's get to this real quick because, yeah, it's very important to know of all this leading into their match for WrestleMania. On March 31st, again, episode on Monday Night Raw, it happened in London, and John Cena and Cody Rhodes engaged in a compelling promo battle that intensified their rivalry ahead of WrestleMania 41. This exchange was notable for its candid references and personal jabs, highlighting the animosity between the two superstars. John Cena, who's turned heel, confronted Cody Rhodes with sharp critiques, accusing him of being a paint-by-the-numbers sociopathic Nepo baby. Yeah, Nepo baby. Now the whole crowd was going crazy. Oh my God, Nepo baby. But do they know what that means? Well, Nepo baby really means it's a career similar to their parents, but in a negative way. Yeah. Now, the adjective that he used was sociopathic, which is an antisocial personality disorder. But I don't know how that mingles with Cody Rhodes. But it sounds good. That's a good jab. But the leverage connection to achieve success, I guess, like what happened? Or is it, or did he allude to everything that's happened in AEW, which is the All Elite Wrestling? Yeah. Crazy stuff. He could, excuse me, John Cena continued to say that, you know, he stole money from AEW's billionaire owner, Tony Khan, or yet stole money from the kids. These remarks were designed to question Rhodes' authenticity, and accomplishments in the wrestling industry. Well, I don't know. I don't know if all that is true, but I mean, what was the real reason that Cody Rhodes stepped away from AEW? I do have to say, in Cody Rhodes' defense, that even though he left WWE, he actually made a name for himself because he traveled different places, went to independent scenes, including here locally, the Northeast Wrestling, and he established himself with AEW. And by all means, the way it debuted, it was a success. However, John Cena has been playing it real from start to finish. You could like him, dislike him, he still brought it to the table. However, in response, Cody Rhodes challenged Cena's legacy, pointing out that fans have never chanted, "You can't wrestle," at him, implying that Cena's in-ring abilities have been questioned throughout his career. Rhodes further criticized Cena for leaving WWE for Hollywood, suggesting that Cena did not leave the company in a better state and questioning the true impact of his contributions. Well, I do have to say this. John Cena, he put a lot of people over, especially towards the end of his career. Remind you, before the Elimination Chamber, John Cena had a losing streak. So making his appearance and beating John Cena, it's a big deal. Or was it? You can take a look at the last couple of superstars that defeated John Cena, and they haven't really blossomed. Austin Theory, Solo Sikoa, right? Just saying. I think they were the last two superstars. The confrontation between these two superstars, John Cena and Cody Rhodes, escalated physically when Cena attempted to cheat shop him, right? But Rhodes countered, culminating Rhodes of delivering his finishing move, the Crossroads, leaving Cena incapacitated in the middle of the ring. The physical altercation underscored the personal stakes and set the stage for their upcoming WrestleMania match. Now, let me tell you, even though John Cena attempted to punch Cody Rhodes, he drew first blood by doing his finishing move. I just want to tell you that because something else it's gonna happen. Cena has to make a comeback. But if you take a look and if you observe and you hear the promos and you hear their, how do you say this, their back and forth, it's almost like at first, everything revolved in John Cena. Getting the background in there, explaining to the fans why this, and he's taking shots at the WWE Universe. And at the beginning, it had nothing to do with Cody Rhodes. But yet, Cody Rhodes always had to intervene. He always had something to say. Sometimes you don't have to say anything. Just let it be. But Cody Rhodes had to put himself in the picture. And now Monday Night Raw, I don't think he got the best out of John Cena yet. John Cena has more. But I can't say the same with Cody Rhodes. And I'm leading with John Cena in all this. I do believe that John Cena will become a 17-time world champion. That record will be him alone. And if you paid attention to my podcast from the beginning, is that I don't really consider Ric Flair a 16-time world champion. I mean, he's been champion from other wrestling promos, but not purely solely enough with just WWE alone. Yeah, I know WWE bought out WCW and everything else that goes with it. You could calculate it and be like, oh, you're the 60-time world champion. But no one has ever done it. And remind you that Triple H, out of everybody, started his career there. Right? Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, 30 years in the business. And only John Cena 16-time world champion. That's a lot, man. And a lot that he has done not only in the company, but outside the company. Triple H says it. Shawn Michaels said there's a lot of superstars, even those that are not in the business, that has put in place John Cena at the very top. Now, everyone could argue with me about, well, what about Stone Cold Steve Austin? What about Bret Hart? What about this? What about that? All these other, you can name them all. But John Cena's a one of a kind. I know we're going to argue about this. I know. I know this is debatable. I know this. But Cena is the man. And you can't doubt him. You can't argue with greatness right there. Yes, he's best in the mic. Between him and The Rock, the best. They grab the people's attention. They know what to say. They know how to do it. And Cena explained it in his promo last Monday. But hey, you know what? The fans can sing along. Cody Rhodes, Cody Rhodes. They can sing. Continue to sing. But I'm going to sing mine. And I'm going to sing John Cena's song when he wins at WrestleMania. As of right now, I'm not going to change my mind on this. No, absolutely not. And I don't want any other celebrities or anyone else to interfere with this match. Because you remember a while back, John Cena was actually wrestling. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it was against Seth Rollins to win. And I think it was for both belts, if I'm not mistaken. And there was a celebrity that interfered because they didn't want to see John Cena become a 17-time champion. I don't want that to happen. And I don't think any of the fans want that to happen either. Real talk. Real talk. But hey, this is a main event. This is a main event. It got to be one of the main events. It has to be. The world undisputed champion versus the legacy of John Cena. That is main event. You know what else is main event? It's a triple threat match between CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Because one for one on SmackDown, I was very emotional along with CM Punk. Like, this storyline really settled with me because I got to witness CM Punk being delivered to the main event of WrestleMania. He is going to close it out. Something that he's never done in his whole entire career. He's actually going to finish the show. I don't know if he's going to win. That'll be a plus plus. But man, ain't this like probably greater than a heavyweight match? The three top stars in the business right now, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Who would ever think that these three will close out WrestleMania 41? It's spectacular. This is awesome. Paul Heyman, who is Roman Reigns' wise man, who's also had CM Punk's side before, to deliver that message that, yes, is in the contract. I mean, look, if that ain't get you like some type of movement or something, I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing, but this is a great storyline. This is number 2 in my book. I mean, right now, I'm not saying overall. I'm just saying right now, this is the second best right now. But I can't think of a third one, to be honest with you. I might think about some great matches that might come along. But when we talk about storyline, nothing beats it between these two. One on SmackDown, one on Raw. We just got finished talking about John Cena and Cody Rhodes. And now we have these three. Roman Reigns, the OTC, making it happen. He's number 1. He's the tribal chief. CM Punk, trying to get even with everybody. And there goes Seth Rollins. He is the disgruntled one. Doesn't want CM Punk to main event. He doesn't even want CM Punk to be in the WWE. In a sense, it seems like Seth Rollins is trying to be selfish of everything because at first it's we, now it's I, and he doesn't understand. Yes, it's true that Seth Rollins created a monster of Roman Reigns when he backstabbed him, and the rest is history. What was once the Shield is no Shield no more. You can't shield nobody no more. But is everyone's to themselves a triple threat match to close out WrestleMania 41? I'm loving it. What's your take on this? I'm I'm selling right now with the number one WWE, the face. It is Roman Reigns right now. Just saying. But man, do I like CM Punk. I'm just saying. More to follow on this. Here we go. Match cards up to date. Which we got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship. It is worthy enough because of the fact that that belt right there does represent all the legacies of the WWE, all the champions. We also have still in the match card Io Sky versus Bianca Belair. However, Rhea Ripley will be in this picture. The way the match ended, it wasn't great. It wasn't great at all. Bad officiating. I just not. It's not all there. I mean, I liked it. It was great moves, but let's call it what it is. It is going to be a triple threat match, and just another one you can add to it. There it is. Yes. I mean, can you disagree with me? Could there be another match, another combo, or could we get Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley in a singles match, and the winner take on the champion? Could that be? Nah, there's a lot. Or Rhea Ripley gets suspended for actually attacking the referee. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen there. Elsewhere, Gunther versus Jey Uso. Let's add more to the fire here, right? More adrenaline for Jey Uso. We might see the most aggressive Jey Uso for what Gunther had done to Jimmy. I mean, the bully versus a guy that's trying to protect his family, protect his image, to protect that, hey, you know what? I'm not as clumsy as I am. I'm going to make this happen. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with Hector on this one about it's dragging. It really is. What more can you do? It's almost like we don't need to see you guys for a while, okay? We could still see the promos on video and let's have somebody else come in there. But it is what it is. Another match that it seems less value is no other than Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. In a sense, like I just can't outweigh one. I do feel that Charlotte Flair is undeserving for this title match, but on the other hand, Tiffany Stratton, I don't think she's on Charlotte Flair's level when it comes to the mic. And as much as I want Tiffany Stratton to keep that belt, I just got a feeling that Charlotte Flair might end up winning this title. Yet I don't know. I just something off on this that I don't like, but it's set, it's ready. Let's see what happens there. A great match to come up is Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. This is going to be a good one. I'm going to like this. The question is whether it be a night one version or night two. What do you predict? And then a new one that got established on Monday Night Raw was AJ Styles versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. And whew, Logan Paul's signature move is no joke. I'm kind of liking it. But would it be to a point where finally Logan Paul could get a victory in WrestleMania? This match card, like, I thought that maybe I could see a Logan Paul versus CM Punk or Logan Paul versus John Cena. But no, we got AJ Styles. And then what's going to happen to the winner of this match? I tell you, I believe that the winner of this match right here could be a front row ticket for a World Heavyweight Championship match. That is awesome. I'm just going to throw it out there. That is awesome. I do believe it. I do believe it. AJ Styles is a former world champion. He's trying to get back to his ways. And then there's Logan Paul, where he shows up at the best time. And you got to give that respect to Logan Paul because he got some moves. I know we all hate him, but he got some moves. This is the HHW Show podcast. I'm loving it. I hope you guys too. And I know that, we have takeaways and everything else, but Hector has a theory about John Cena and Cody Rhodes, and he's going to announce it next week when he comes back. And we are live here on the show at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I'm Obi-Wan, still wrapping the belt behind me of John Cena's spinner belt. I'm loving it. I got his United States Championship belt as well. I love the history. I love it. And I can't wait because we're only a couple of weeks away for WrestleMania. And man, it's getting fire over here. Top 2 stories, the rest of the match cards. What else could go great in these upcoming weeks? Stay tuned for more here. And of course, you can always follow me on our website, hhwshow.com. I'm Obi-Wan signing out. Until next week, gotta love some wrestling.